What's up?
Mr. Natural here.
Jabari Quest Nutrition Network. We're here with Mr. Natural, Gene Laguerre Sr. Just finished with a tremendous workout of the core.
This man kicked major butt in this workout today. He's handling his business.
Listen, he definitely has been putting me onto the proper ways and the proper form of exercise. Now today, Mr. Natural, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a very, very important topic, which is how to develop abs, core strength, and the nutrition that is needed to help to achieve that particular goal. All right? Now you're going to talk about, of course, the exercises that are important to help stimulate and strengthen your core, as well as developing defined abs. And I'm going to cover the nutrition part.
Well, I know everybody wants a six-pack. That's just, that's just what it is. But it's not so easy to get. Whenever you work the core, you have to concentrate on working it from different angles. You work the bottom, you can do your leg raises, you can do your crunches for your upper, you do rotational movements for your obliques, your serratus, your intercostals. And then in addition to that, you throw in a plank, but most importantly, you have to have low body fat. So anybody needing to lose 50 pounds or 100 pounds, or if you have like a belly roll over here, it's not working.
Right.
The key thing is you want this to be flat. You want to have minimal body fat in your midsection. That way when you start doing the exercise, the muscles will develop and they will show a lot quicker. So without getting into the nutritional aspect, I'm going to let my partner break that down to you to how to get your weight down and lower your body fat.
Well, just to go off of what you were saying, in terms of the body fat, one of the keys to reducing the body fat is, number one, most important thing, cut out the junk. Cut out the crap.
Absolutely.
Stop with the donuts, the sodas, the processed foods. All right, your cookies, your M&Ms, your Skittles, your potato chips. I mean, I can go on and on. If you are trying, number one, to get abs, okay, you're not going to be able to get those abs by eating those sugary foods as well as those sugary drinks. All right, these Snapples and all of these different things that are filled with sugar. All right, so as Mr. Natural has pointed out, you can't even think about abs if you are overweight and obese. So the first thing that you got to do is cut out the crap. The next thing that you want to do is incorporate more brown foods. Brown is better. Brown is better than white. All right? What do I mean by that? Whole grains that contain fiber, whole wheat breads, quinoa, whole grain brown rice. These are the things that you want to consume on a regular basis. Why? Because they're high in fiber. And fiber has been clinically proven and shown to help to reduce the fat in the belly. So on your journey towards weight loss and getting those abs, include those brown foods. Okay? The next thing that you want to focus on are things like berries and cherries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. These also contain fiber. They also contain antioxidants and phytonutrients. This is a video about your abs, but these also contain nutrients that help to protect you against cancer, help you to protect your heart, help to protect or control your blood sugar levels. So therefore, you're getting a plethora of benefits from those fiber-containing foods. The next food that's going to help you with your weight loss, okay, is going to be green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, all right? Your broccoli, your bok chow, your kale, your Brussels sprouts. All those things that your grandma told you to eat when you were young and you didn't want to eat it, all right? You've got to consume those green leafy. You got to listen to grandma. You got to do it. There was a reason why they were healthier than this generation. So consuming those green leafy vegetables will cut down the weight in that midsection so that you will finally be able to see, oh wow, I got some abs. Don't think that it's just exercise and don't think that it's just nutrition. It's the combination of the two. Absolutely. Of your exercise as well as your proper nutrition.
So just to cover one more addition, I didn't mention how often to work your abs. I would say start out with 10 to 15 minutes, at least 3 to 4 times a week, and just work until you feel the muscles are engaging. That basically means the contraction is present. You feel muscle fatigue while you're doing your exercise. That's a perfect indication to know you're doing it correctly.
Right.
All
And
right.
Gene, also, let's talk about water intake. Like, in terms of building these abs, all right, how much water should we be intaking on a regular basis?
Well, just like you mentioned about cutting out the soda and the Snapple and all the sugary juices, you should be replacing all of that with water. So hydration is important. What happens is sugar is a carbohydrate. It's a simple carbohydrate. And once you consume an excessive amount, it overloads the system and the body begins to convert it as fat. But you don't want to do that, especially when you eat like too much complex carbohydrates. So even eating good carbs, you have to eat quality carbs and still modify how much carbohydrate you take in. Because if you're a very inactive person, if your consumption of carbohydrates is too high, then your storage is high. So that means your body is constantly overlapping carbs from the day before, and then you eat more carbs the next day. So now, after a 72-hour period, the body will convert it to fat. So that's another thing you got to take into account.
Absolutely.
Understand where your carbs are coming from, and don't overindulge in carbohydrates, and make sure you're active and you're utilizing those carbs for energy.
That's right, that's right. And basic rule of thumb when it comes to water, you want to consume half, all right, half of your body weight in ounces. So therefore, for example, if you're a person that is 150 pounds, you're going to consume 75 ounces of water per day, all right? So 75 ounces will be equivalent of a 16-ounce bottle. You're going to be consuming 5 of those in a day if you are 150 pounds. So you got to determine, based on your weight, how much water that you're going to consume as a basic rule of thumb. All right, so anything else that we want to give to the people in terms of abs and core strength, as well as proper nutrition?
Well, we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Most importantly, handle your business.
All right, we out of here. Eat right, live fit, feel good.
Yes.
All right, Jabari Quest, Mr. Natural, we out.
Peace.